bathed and ready for bed, but not before we bring you day 208.
Beatles-a-Day.
Keeps the doctor away.
Why?
Because music will save the day.
Yet again.
Yet
a day saved.
Again. I don't think there's a day goes by where we don't get a comment or a message where somebody says, music did save my day today.
Absolutely. It's true. It's true. I know music saves my day today. Music saved my day. It saved it yesterday, the day before. Wait a second. There's not long enough memory on my card to go back of how many days music has saved my day. I need more RAM for sure. That's true. But there could be a day like if we didn't make music, we could maybe not be saving a day for somebody.
Right.
And we wouldn't know.
Well, it's one thing.
You just have to do it because you put up to the universe that somebody somewhere might need this. And if they don't, that's fine. But it's there should they need it.
Right. Exactly. And it's one thing for music to save the day. It's a whole nother thing for Beatles-a-Day to save the day, which is extra special.
Right. I know, in our own small little way.
Hey,
it's so beautiful.
You know what's fun?
What?
I'm freshly bathed, and my Bits of Tid hoodie is also freshly bathed.
Oh, wow. No more food stains.
Sans cat hair. Oh no, that little grease stain that I got on that didn't come off, so I'm gonna have to work away on that. I'm gonna have to get some.
It's hardly noticeable because of the color, though.
Stain zapper. I tried. We'll have to have another go at that. Hey, we got a cool song for you tonight.
We do. Bits of Tid. Hey.
Now the song itself, when we start playing it, you might think, "Oh my God, why are they playing this?" Now. This has historical significance.
It definitely does.
This song has historical significance. Let me tell you why. Let's go back to Hamburg, Germany.
I'm going to tell you why.
1960, 1961. While the Beatles were there, as was also one Mr. Tony Sheridan. And they were playing at various clubs, and each had a residency at a different club. And Tony and the Beatles met, and through that working relationship, the Beatles ended up backing Tony Sheridan. I mean, nobody really knew who the Beatles were. They weren't a famous band. They were a band on the circuit in Hamburg, and they had some minor notoriety back in their hometown of Liverpool. And I think Ringo went and did some work for Tony Sheridan and his band when Tony Sheridan's drummer wasn't there. So they had this working relationship. So in 1961, it was suggested by Tony Sheridan that the Beatles record a song with Tony. And this is the song that we're going to do tonight. Mm-hmm. This was the song that they decided they were going to record. Now, it went to number 5 on the hit parade in Germany, but it didn't really have an impact anywhere else. But back in Liverpool, where Brian Epstein had his record shop, his record shop, Nems, a kid went in looking for this record and said, "Hey, have you got that record by the Beatles?" And Brian Epstein said, "No, it's not by the Beatles, it's by Tony Sheridan." And he sold it to him. And then a short while later, Brian Epstein heard that this group called the Beatles were playing 200 yards away down the road at the Cavern Club, and Brian Epstein went to check them out.
It was all because of that kid.
And that was the first time that Brian Epstein saw the Beatles.
It was all because of that kid.
Yes, and
whoever you are, you must remember that if you're out there.
Yeah, So Paul was quoted as saying, like, it was rumored that Brian Epstein was in the audience, and and he could maybe be a manager or promoter or something, because back then it was kind of like there were the grown-ups and then there was us,
right?
So yeah, because they were kids, right? So this was the song that led to that fateful meeting.
All thanks to that kid. Hey, have you got that record by the Beatles?
So here we go.
My body lies over the ocean. My body lies over the sea. My body lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back
Just like
my
that.
Bonnie to me.
My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Well, my Bonnie lies over the sea. Well, my Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me. Well, bring back, oh, bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. Yeah, bring back, oh, bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. Well, Bonnie lies over the ocean. Yeah, my Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me. Well, bring back, oh, bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. Yeah, bring back, oh, bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. Ta!
All right, I'll take that one.
Traditional.
My Bonnie lies over the ocean.
So,
There
a
it was.
song that most of us know and love and hate all at the same time.
Right, but you know, if you go to Anthology and listen to My Bonnie, everybody
Yeah.
knows, well, no, the song that most of us know for the major sixth interval. My Bonnie lies. Anyway, if you go to Anthology and you give that a good listen, you can really actually hear how rough and raw they were from a live performance in this, especially in the solo. The solo goes on for quite a bit. We condensed it just for sake of interest for tonight. But really go and listen to the edge that is inside this recording. It is so clear that they were road worn on this particular tune, that they had some tracks under it, they had some mileage, and you can really almost hear the audience. Like, why did they choose to record this? They chose to record this most likely not because it was My Bonnie and it was a cool song, but they probably chose to record this because it was a crowd favorite.
It was a crowd favorite. You know why it was a crowd
And you
favorite?
can hear that it was a crowd favorite in the way they play it.
Because it was significant with sailors.
Exactly.
And they were right in the port of Hamburg, and
Exactly.
that's why it was. Why it went to number 5, because it was popular with the sailors.
And the fact that they started out as this old nostalgic ballad and then made it their own must have really set the crowd on fire. But you can really hear it reflected in the edge that they have in their performance of this. It's really great.
But of course, you know, John Lennon, being, you know, the half empty kind of a guy that he was,
A skeptic.
Yeah. Said that it, you know, if you listen to it, it's terrible. You know, it could be anybody backing up Tony Sheridan.
It could be anybody backing up Tony Sheridan. It does not mean.
But it wasn't. It wasn't anybody.
It does not mean that it didn't have that edge to it that not everybody can pull off. I mean, when you're inside the group, you know, you're a harsher critic most likely.
Absolutely.
But that solo, that solo has some wings on it.
And
George.
It's a song of historical significance in more ways than one, especially when it comes to, you know, the story of the Beatles.
Absolutely. And that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, have you got that record by the Beatles? And history was made.
Right. So that was your day 208. We'll put it on the Spotify list. And we'll be back tomorrow on what is a holiday Monday for everyone else, not for me.
Except for me.
You know.
It's a work day tomorrow for me.
Exactly.
Maybe I'll walk down to the market and get some turkey legs.
Oh.
We can put them in the
No thanks.
toaster oven.
I'd rather have salad.
I might go get some cranberry sauce and have them with potatoes. How about that?
Potatoes and cranberry sauce is good. Hey, we're running out of time on the clock there, so we better.
We love you. It's just the way it is.
Good night, everyone.
Night, friends.
This thing is Bluetooth, by the way, and it's chargeable. It doesn't need new batteries. It needs recharging.
Did you plug it in last night?
No, I didn't.
Well, let's see what happens.
So let's see what happens.
1, 2, 3. Okay,
I think it really needs recharging. Good night, everyone.